What if I told you that one habit you've probably been told makes you more productive that is actually making you slower? Every day, millions of people proudly say they're multitasking, answering emails, checking notifications, watching videos, replying to messages, all at the same time. It feels like getting more done. But what if that's just an illusion? Because while the world celebrates being busy, many of the world's most successful leaders built their success around doing the exact opposite. Warren Buffett protects his time. Steve Jobs was obsessed with eliminating distractions. Bill Gates regularly disappeared for days just to think. They weren't trying to do everything. They were trying to focus on one thing exceptionally well. So why do so many successful people reject multitasking? And if science says our brains were never designed for it, why are we still convinced it's the secret to success? The answer might completely change the way you work forever. Modern life celebrates being busy. Answer emails while you're in meetings, reply to messages while watching videos, work while listening to podcasts, eat while scrolling, study while checking notifications. Somewhere along the way, being busy became confused with being productive. Companies praised employees who could multitask. Job advertisements listed multitasking as a valuable skill. Society rewarded people who always looked occupied. But there was one problem. The human brain never evolved to do several mentally demanding tasks at the same time. What most people call multitasking is actually something completely different. Your brain isn't doing two things at once, it's switching again and again and again. Every switch comes with a cost that most people never notice until years later. Imagine trying to read a book, but someone interrupts you every 30 seconds. You'd eventually finish the book, but it would take longer, you'd remember less, and you'd feel exhausted. That's exactly what happens inside your brain. Researchers have found that after switching tasks, part of your attention stays behind on the previous activity. This effect is often called attention residue. Instead of giving your full focus to the new task, your mind is still processing the last one. The result? More mistakes, slower thinking, reduced creativity, increased stress. Ironically, the people who think they're the best multitaskers often perform the worst on tests that measure sustained attention. In other words, the feeling of being productive isn't the same as actually being productive. If you're enjoying this documentary so far, subscribe to SZN World. Every week, we uncover the stories, ideas, and decisions that shape the world's biggest companies and the people behind them, and back to the basics. If multitasking is such a bad idea, then how do some of the busiest people on earth manage everything they do? The answer might surprise you. They don't try to do everything at once. They decide what deserves their full attention and protect it. Take Warren Buffett. Despite overseeing one of the world's largest investment companies, Buffett has often spoken about the importance of saying no to most opportunities so he can focus on the few that truly matter. Steve Jobs had a similar philosophy. When he returned to Apple in 1997, he didn't try to improve every product the company made. Instead, he dramatically reduced Apple's product lineup and concentrated on a handful of projects. His belief was simple. Focus isn't just deciding what to do, it's deciding what not to do. Then there's Bill Gates. During his years leading Microsoft, Gates became known for taking think weeks, periods away from daily meetings where he could read, reflect, and think deeply about the future. Even Elon Musk, who leads multiple companies, doesn't literally do everything at the same time. He has described using structured schedules and dedicated time blocks to focus on different businesses rather than constantly switching every few minutes. Their industries are different, their personalities are different, but they share one habit. They treat attention like a valuable asset, because once your attention is gone, you can never get that moment back. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Your attention has become one of the most valuable resources in the world. Every notification, every autoplay video, every endless feed is designed to compete for it. The longer you stay engaged, the more money many platforms can earn through advertising. This doesn't mean technology is bad. Many digital tools help us learn, work, and stay connected, but it does mean our attention is constantly being pulled in different directions. A single message can interrupt your thinking. One quick glance at social media can turn into 20 minutes. By the time you return to your work, your focus has already been broken, and rebuilding that concentration often takes longer than people realize. The greatest challenge today isn't finding information, it's protecting your ability to concentrate long enough to use it. The biggest advantage of successful people isn't that they have more hours in a day. They don't. They have the same 24 hours as everyone else. What often separates them is how deliberately they use their attention. They understand that every yes is also a no to something else. Every interruption has a cost. Every distraction steals time that can never be recovered. In a world where almost everything is competing for your focus, your ability to concentrate may become your greatest advantage. Maybe success isn't about doing more. Maybe it's about doing fewer things, but doing them exceptionally well. The next time you're tempted to do 5 things at once, ask yourself one question. Am I actually making progress? Or am I just staying busy? Because in the end, the people who change the world aren't the ones who divide their attention. They're the ones who master it. If this documentary changed the way you think about productivity, share it with someone who always says, "I'm just multitasking." And if you enjoy documentaries that uncover the hidden ideas, decisions, and stories shaping our world, subscribe to SZN World. Because sometimes the smallest change in how you think can completely change how you live. I'll see you in the next story.